Everybody, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about I will be versus I will be doing. I will be going. I will be drinking. So we got future simple versus future simple continuous. When we use them, how we use them, and why do we use them. So, for example, the fundamental and the basis of all of our communication in the English language in the future is going to come from I will. Okay, so for example, I will drink water tonight. I will go out with my friends at 2 o'clock. So we can use I will to determine and describe and explain something which will happen in the future, also with the time. So, for example, I said I will go out with friends at 2 o'clock. So, for example, we use at when it comes to the time, not on. We do not say I will go out with my friends on 2 o'clock or in 2 o'clock. We use at as our preposition for the future, okay, with time. So, also, let's talk about this. So, I will go out later with my friends. Later is another way to describe for in the future. Okay, so this is very good. So we've got at, we've got later, which we can use with the simple future. Just some extra tips for you there. So I will drink water tonight because I am thirsty. Okay, so we can add some other things in the reason why. We can add because I will be thirsty, so I will need water. Okay, so we use the future simple in basically everyday communication, especially as native speakers. We use these without knowing. So if you're considering teaching English, you will know all of these off by heart, but of course you will not know the names more than likely, and the reason. Because the reason for that is that when we learn a language, when as a native speaker, we're not taught it in the same way as someone that learns the language. Okay, so future simple is the grammar tense for this. So we spoke about future simple. Let's move on to future simple. Future simple continuous. So the future simple continuous is basically the same grammatical structure. I will, but then we're just going to simply add be. So I will be drinking later. Later. So I will be going out later with my friends. Okay, that's slightly different because that's going to and will. I'll describe about that in the next video in regards to the future. But I will be drinking water later. Okay, so why do we use the future simple continuous? We basically use the future simple continuous to add on to the simple future, but about an action that which will be ongoing and which will be happening in the future. I will drink water later. Okay, I will be drinking water later. Okay, they both have the same meaning, but in grammatical tenses, I will be, the future simple continuous, is a more grammatical level advanced for the future. Okay, so for example, simply, if you want to talk about in the future, you got two of the main ways to say it. There's four, and we can go on, but normally in the future we've got four future tenses. These are the first two. So obviously we've got future simple, I will drink, I will eat, I will go out with my friends, we can use it with time. And then we've got the future simple continuous. So the future simple continuous, we basically add be, I will be, and then you add the verb. So you've got the subject, which is me, or I, or you, or them, or she, or he, or they, or you, plural. Then you have will. Okay, remember we put will at the start before any verb to make it in the future. Obviously, some Latin languages like Spanish or Italian, tipo in Italian, mangerò, so the verb changes, but in English it doesn't change. Okay, in Italian, in Spanish, Portuguese, these languages will change the verb. Okay, but in English it doesn't change; it stays the same. Okay, so mangerò in Italian, I will eat. We just have I will and then the verb. Same with the future simple continuous, but I will be eating. Okay, I know that in some languages you just don't have this specific word tense, okay, but we use this in English very often. Thank you for tuning in today and thank you for listening to the video. If you've got any questions, please leave a comment, and of course I will be more than grateful to answer any questions, okay, about the topic that we spoke today. Yeah, so I've got a passion for teaching, and of course, this is my full-time job, and I'm looking to basically deliver this for free on the internet for everybody watching, because I've just got a passion for teaching English. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.